Laundry day. Hello, everybody. It's the mom's episode, kind of. Pandemic parenting. This is me singing. We'll see if they tell me I can't use this song, since I'm the one singing on it. We'll see. Hi, everybody. Hi, Janet. Gotta put my cinnamon in my coffee. How is everybody? Hi, love you too. Hello, Angel. I have this is like a mom mug. Live, laugh, coffee. I'm not really into the writing all over things. Guys, I changed my photo back there. Do you like it? Hi, Janet. Marie. How are you, Marie? You're going to have to come on and say hi at some point, please. Let's see if they do something with licensing. This is me. This is from my album, Beautiful Dreamer. Wet in twilight dew. Hi, Julia. My lonely heart is sinking with a song. Enough of that jazz. Of course I got this photo frame. This photo, it's really kind of hard to see, but that was me in Seattle post-show as Elphaba with the green baby in my arms. And it's pretty spectacular. I don't think I've done an Instagram post of it. Teach me how to sing like you. Angel, I do give voice lessons and I teach a lot. I have a company called Broadway Unlimited and you can check it out. Or you can email me broadwaywithdonna@gmail.com. That's where you can email me if you want to sing and I don't know. Just you can also email me and send me interesting things about what you're doing or videos of you singing. I love to meet new vocalists and singers. I mean, what else do we have right now but time to connect? What's my favorite role I've gotten to play? Diana in Next to Normal. That's it. That's the answer. Loved it. All right. So, do I have a favorite press shot from Wicked? No, I don't love my press shots. I love this one. They're fine. I think that when I was doing the role, when they did press shots for me, it was I think my press shots were done in 2009 maybe. So 11 years ago, and they were much more stoic, whereas now I feel like they're more active looking. Do I teach guys? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that, DJ Will? Anyway, guys, I just want to talk about my guest is here. So, a lot of you guys don't know this, but I did not go to college for theater or musical theater. I thought I was going to be a lawyer. I had a career as a child actor, and then I thought I'm going to be a lawyer. So, I went to college, and my freshman year college roommate is here with us. This young lady, so young, has accomplished quite a lot. She has 2 children, has climbed Mount Everest, and is CEO of Lovebug Probiotics. I'm just gonna, this is Tiny Tummy's. My son never, ever, ever had any kind of colic or any stomach problems because Lovebug Probiotics, Tiny Tummies, and let me just tell you, I tell all my singing students, pee clear, sing clear. All right, poop well, sing like a bell. I'm not kidding. Your gut health is just as important. If it floats, high notes. Disgusting, I know, but this is the truth. So truth, yes, I crack you up, Michelle. I'm so glad, but it's true because you're looking at my picture in your dorm room, DJ Will. What picture? Okay, so I'm just going to actually invite Miss Ashley in here now. Let me see if I can remember how to do this. There she is. I'm waving to my Ashley. Oh, somebody help me. Yes, nails. You know what I call these? These are not real nails, guys. I put them on, but I call these virus catchers. Because I went to the store this morning and then I'm literally like scrubbing because I'm like, anyway. There's Ashley. I'm going to go live with Ash. Guys, one of my best friends in the whole wide world, Ashley Harris. Hi, Ashley.
Hi. I didn't know I knew how to do this. This is my...
It's silly because I pushed these guys in and it's not flipping over, so I may just be going off of the regular mic. I have these ear pods and they don't like me today. So I'm gonna go without it, but you have your ear pods.
I'm going to do, the old fashioned. What's that? I am. I'm in sunny California.
Sunny California. I know. I'm in sunny, not so sunny Maine. But you're a New Yorker.
Yes. So we live in New York City. We've lived there for 10 years. And in March, when COVID hit and the schools closed, and I knew this was going to happen.
Hi.
Sorry. Hi.
So my godson.
Yes, I have a stash of lollipops with me that I'm going to run through the entirety while we're on the thing here.
I know you're like Miss Health. So are these?
Yes. No, these are okay. So tell me if these are approved. They are organic, Yum Earth candy cane pops, but they're non-GMO and organic because these are Christmas ones. Yeah. Sorry. I put the kids in front. Yeah. Yeah. Red one now. Yes, darling.
So my godson is Ashley's.
Sorry.
A mimosa is acceptable.
Yeah, you have to go inside.
Belgium. Hello, Annabelle. Chat for a little bit if you have to go at some point because listen. I don't know if we have any moms, but there are plenty of moms or parents, dads, who wanted to come on and talk about the pandemic parenting.
Bye. Okay, she's off. Sorry, guys.
So pandemic parenting.
Yeah, so we left New York in March. First, we went up to Vermont, and it was freezing cold, like where you are in Maine. I think we were there for about a month, and it was snowing every day. And we figured this was going to go on for quite a long time. So I told my husband I thought we should pack up the car and head to California, and he thought I was insane. This was end of March, I guess, beginning of April. And after like a week and a half of domestics back and forth, of course, I won. And we packed up the car and we drove out to California with the kids and as much stuff as we could cram in the car. And we've been here ever since. And it's great. We love it. But of course, everything is still back in New York. So at some point, we're going to go back. We just don't know when. I know. It's crazy. Crazy.
I remember calling you from tour and being like, you got to get out of New York. And you're like, what?
Well, yeah, my God, it feels like a million years ago. I mean, you were so far ahead of everybody else because you'd been traveling and talking to so many people and hearing so many things. But yeah, it was under your advice. I think you were the first person that we started, making a plan and thinking about what we were going to do.
Yeah, I was wearing those N95s quite early. So,
yes.
And hi, Jen. So now, how has it been? Now, I know that Hudson is doing remote, like he's doing the virtual learning. So his school is in on the East Coast. So are you up at 4 a.m. getting him ready?
Yeah. No, so he starts at 6 a.m. local, which is 9 New York. And we get up around 5:30, 5:15. I know. And the poor kid, it's like, dark and cold. And he gets up.
It's not that cold. I'm in Maine.
No, I know. But it is interesting that like when we're now at that point of the year where the sun goes down, it gets cooler pretty quickly. We're in Santa Barbara, which we adore. It's so nice here. But yeah, so he gets up and then he's done with his day by 12, which is 3 o'clock in New York. So it's great. He has the afternoon to play. And we're really enjoying remote learning. I know it's tough, sometimes, but they're doing a really good job. And Yeah, we love the work-life balance, you know, because you can still work at a New York pace, but then live at a California pace. And I don't really think, because my husband is working remotely, as am I don't think people realize you could do that before in such a big way, right? I think
Right.
it's going to be a big shift that we can live wherever we want, some people, and hopefully more and more people all the time, but you can work, you know, where you want to as well.
I think that's going to change everything. I think the thing that will bring New York, I mean, because the banks can, but can bring New York back. Hi,
It's like
Hunter.
that was like 2 minutes. Like this is bad.
It's
You want
okay.
to know?
You want to say hello to everyone?
You want to say hi to everybody?
Hi, Hunter.
You want a red one? Here's a red one. Say hi. Hi.
Hi.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
she's
Just
gotten
say hi.
so big.
I know. One sec.
Um, so this is okay. So there's a couple things. If you guys want to ask Ashley any questions, of course, about we're going to talk about what she does and her time, her love bug for adults as well. These are probiotics. They really, really are amazing probiotics, and they're very different than like your average probiotic. She'll explain why. There's like fancy science to it that I don't quite understand, but she does. I just know that for me, especially after I gave birth, or even if you haven't given birth, the stress, like I don't always feel great about my bathroom habits. And when I take the love bug that you have made and developed, and we can get it in Target, I believe, and lots of stores. When I take yours, I feel better in general. Like, yes, I go to the bathroom more regularly, but I feel better. Like, I feel like my moods are better. I feel like my skin is clearer. I did do a clay mask this morning, though, too.
You look amazing. Look at that.
Just clay.
29. I heard you talking about age when I jumped on. I was like, no, I'm going to jump off.
No, I think
Yeah.
you're a young lady.
20, yeah, 29. According, well, that's what I tell my son. So, I'd love to talk a little bit about how I got into this because, like, you know, we were college roommates. I majored in English lit, loved the arts, did a master in fine arts, and then all of a sudden, got pregnant. And as for all moms, right, it changes everything. It changes your life, and the way it changed my life, aside from you know the obvious ways, is when I got pregnant, I tested positive for something called Group B strep, and they test all pregnant women at 36 weeks. And my doctor, this was in New York City, said, "Oh, don't worry about it. It's so common. You know, we just handle it on the day. You know, it's no big deal." And I was so pregnant and had learned and researched so much stuff that I didn't. You know, I didn't pursue what he meant, handle it on the day. And what it means is that when you arrive at the hospital, and so Hudson, my son, was 2 weeks late, and so, you know, I'm at like 42 weeks or whatever insane it is. And I arrived at the hospital, and because I was Group B strep positive, they gave me an IV of penicillin, and then they continuously give you this IV of penicillin until after the baby's born. So for us, that was 26 hours. And all those antibiotics, I didn't realize at the time, are killing off the Group B strep, but also all the good bacteria that you're meant to pass on to baby. Because you're giving, you know, your baby has your DNA, but then also you're passing on your microbiome. And microbiome is the collection of gut bacteria that help regulate our health, right? And so all of that, you know, is impacted by all these antibiotics. And, you know, it's super common what the doctor said, and he was right when he said that, because it's actually 25% of moms test positive. And so
I tested
I didn't.
negative. Why I tested negative? Because
Oh,
I
there
was.
he is. This is the one.
Oh my
Nine
God!
9.5 pounds he
So
was.
Hudson.
You can't hear it because I have the headphones on.
God,
That's your
mommy,
godmother.
lots and lots of presents for you.
Yes. Could you do me a huge favor, Hudson? Oh, she said she's presents for you. Well, he'll follow up soon. Could you be in charge of this bag? And then anytime the little one, Hunter, wants one, can you give it to her, please? And finish watching Aladdin? Yes. And I'm in the middle
Tell
of,
everybody
thank
that
you.
it's job witch.
Yes, he knows. Yes. Okay. I think this is going to work. Getting
Word.
one child to take care of the other. We'll see. Sorry.
That's how we gotta do. That's how you gotta do
Got to
it.
do.
Um,
Um,
so yeah,
y-
I tested negative for group B strep. Why? Because I was taking love bug probiotics.
Yes, and exactly. And so we had this experience, but so many of us are getting antibiotics from the doctor or from the foods that we eat. And so all of us are walking around with these impacted microbiomes, these impacted guts, and it'll manifest in, constipation. You talked about regularity, or diarrhea, or bloated tummies, which I used to have all the time after meals.
Everybody.
What's that?
I said we were going to be talking shit today.
Yes. Sorry. So here we go now. Hope everybody had lunch. And then, and other things too, like craving sugar. So you crave sugar, not because you have a sweet tooth, but because you have an imbalanced gut. And oftentimes you probably, about, mommy can't be disturbed right now, babe.
Did you bring balloons?
Yes, later. I'll show you. If you stay inside, thank you. If you have, I know.
Like, hold on.
Sorry, guys. If you have Candida, so Candida is an overgrowth of yeast, and that will make you crave sugar. So, you're fighting so hard to try to stop your cravings, but instead, if you repair your gut, if you give it back good bacteria and create the right balance again, you're not going to have those cravings. So it's getting your body to help you stay healthy, to help you lose weight, to help your immune system work for you. And when I saw, the power of probiotics, because my son ended up with really bad eczema over his whole body. He had horrible colic, but the eczema,
Mom, I blew up this balloon without stretching it.
Okay, baby, you have to go inside. Thank you. Sorry.
Stay.
No, it's okay. Sorry. No, unless I've got hours of this later. Don't worry. It's a good break for me too. So yeah, he had eczema over his whole body, and that is often, it's so incredible, the human body, because it's a physical manifestation, like a warning sign, like a red light, something is wrong.
France just said that's so interesting.
Oh, hi, Laura. And yeah, so I went to the doctors, found amazing doctors. Of course, the first set of doctors, really, his pediatrician in New York, just wanted to give us a prescription for a steroid cream. And that would have only suppressed the symptoms. And then you're not fixing the underlying cause. And there's so much science now about how if a child has eczema and then the symptoms are suppressed, then it can often lead to asthma or to other things, because the cause doesn't go away. It just gets suppressed, and then, can lead to things down the road. So we've found great doctors. They recommended probiotics, and very quickly his eczema completely cleared up. I started taking the probiotics, and then all the things that I thought were just my body, right? Like bloating, constipation, inability to lose those last 10 pounds were actually, once I started taking probiotics, like completely alleviating themselves. So that was why we started Love Bug 5 years ago. Had no idea what we were getting into starting a business, but it's been an amazing journey and ride, and it's been incredible.
Yeah, being a CEO. And you've climbed up.
Yeah. Okay, so let me fact check this. I didn't make it to the summit. Yes. Yeah. Well, 23 days.
I want you to be like, that guy, Hillary. You're surrounding Hillary and Ashley.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. No, didn't make it all the way to the top, but yeah, I went above base camp. So there we go.
It's fine. For those of you that know the movie Beaches, I'm like the Bette Midler character, and she's like the Barbara Hershey character. So it's like Lucy Bloom and Hillary Whitney.
Wait, who dies? I
die,
don't I?
But I sing about it.
Okay. All right.
Know that you're my hero.
Thank you. Amazing.
Don't die, please. And everything. Do you know about
You're
Kefir. Yes, Kefir's like
amazing. So there are so many sauerkraut, kefir, so many amazing things that we all kimchi that we all used to have in our sort of native diets, right? Before we had refrigeration, before we had pasteurization, and to preserve stuff through the winter. And we would get all those good bacteria naturally from these foods. What's that? Sorry, you died. I know. Thank you. Back to life. Thank you for that. No, so, but yeah, so many people we're eating pasteurized, sanitized, fast food, and our foods don't have that anymore. So
legal because it can be dangerous, but there's also good things in it that we've gotten rid of. Like
exactly.
Yeah, it's like it's so tricky because true, like milk can get you sick, but there's good things that we're killing also when we I don't really cow's milk, TBH. So
I'm not doing it anymore
like I
either.
love the French cheese with all my wonderful. You know, I mean, it's different in Europe. The food is different. I'm convinced. Like it's so different.
So
Like
different, and you don't get sick when you like people can eat the same foods, you know, like gluten and stuff over there and not eat it here because we do things to the food here that they don't.
Roundup. I'm on something.
Glyphosate. Sorry. Yeah.
No, I was just talking about how I have actually felt quite unhealthy. I hit sort of like a tipping point, literally on the scale, and also just like in the mirror. Like I was like, I don't feel healthy right now. It's been 7 or 8 months of just kind of trying to soothe myself with eating junk, and I think my gut is imbalanced. And so I know that if I go out and get some Love Bug, it'll set me on track. Where can I get it? Is CVS still carrying it, or you're at Target?
Yeah. Yeah, and this people use the store locator on our website, and it's always a problem because
I'm sorry. Anna just said, my husband is listening in, and he is so proud that he started this on this exact regimen months ago. He loves I Told You So.
Oh, amazing! Well done. Congratulations! It's awesome.
Yeah, it really does make a difference, and this is great for the kids because you can just put this right in their drink, like they won't even know.
Yes.
It's like I tell them it's like a pixie stick, like it looks like.
Yeah, where is it? Yeah, so what was I gonna say? So some see this stuff. So there's like 8,500 CVS stores, but like 2,500 carry the women's product, right? And then all vitamin shops carry 4 of our SKUs. Some groceries carry some. So Fresh Time, Harris Teeter, HEB. But the full assortment, and we keep adding new products. We've just added a few more. Are of course always online, Amazon. I hate to promote, but it is still the easiest place to get stuff quickly. And I know because we've moved 8 different houses over the last 8 months because of COVID. And yeah, there's been a few times where we forget to update the Amazon address and it goes to the wrong house. But
I think a nomadic existence a bit.
So many people are living like gypsies right now, but it's also been really interesting and fun. What was I going to say? So now we have prenatal, which helps of course with all the things we were talking about, group B strep, and in ours especially, we have things that help with morning sickness. So peppermint, lemon balm, all these kinds of things that help with morning sickness, plus all the good bacteria you need while you're pregnant. Then we have a postnatal that has milk thistle, fenugreek, and all the best strains to pass on to baby through breast milk. We've got a range for infants, babies, and kids. As they get older, they have different strains and higher potency. Then kids probiotics.
Oh, Hendrix is going to be 5. Am I going to have to switch him?
Yeah, you can switch him to these guys. I hate to feel so salesy. I'm sorry. But Hudson created this one. He picked out what's that?
Ask whatever you want about what I was like in college. We'll do that in like the last 5
Can we do that? Yeah. Hunter, do you want to have one? Here, look. We'll have a live demonstration. Nope. Wait. So these are just chewables. Sorry.
Oh, great.
And
that's what chewable.
Yeah. And then we have for adults. We have digestive health, immune, women's health,
Thank you.
immune. Sorry.
So good stuff. So I'm so proud of you. So yeah, roommates, senior college. We certainly weren't healthy.
Oh my God, no. This is why I had to repair my gut. College.
Sour Patch Kids. And I think you were living on Sour Patch. But yeah, I am very proud of you. Well, I was like,
I'm gonna open this and Hudson can eat one.
Now for like
how many years? Sorry, broke up. How many years is Love Bug?
Yeah, how many years is Love Bug Probiotics?
Yeah, so 5 years this summer. So we hit the 5-year survival mark, which is an accomplishment in startup land. But we made the Inc. 500 list last year, and then the Inc. 5000 this year. So we're 2-time fastest growing companies in the country. We are women owned, women led. I think my husband, when we started this, he has an MBA and he was like, "Oh my God, it's going to be so hard." And he was like, "Okay, go off and try." And so it's like, this will be your thing. And now I think it's like, he still can't believe it. But yeah, he's so women-owned, women-led, and just so passionate about, I think the most important thing we can do for our health, number one, is educate ourselves. And that's actually so much harder than it sounds, because there's so much misinformation out there by design.
Ashley, where do you get your data as far as clinical proof that this is good for my child or good for
Oh,
children?
good. Yeah. So all of the strains that we use are the most clinically studied. So in our kids probiotics and baby, we use Lactobacillus rhamnosus GG. So LGG. It's the number one most clinically studied strain. It's patented. It's been around for 20 years. All the data is there to support that it helps with all the things, that we mentioned. So constipation, diarrhea, things in children. I developed this for my family. I saw what it did for my son. We only use the best ingredients. These are glass bottles. We put organic cotton in the bottle because I read about glyphosate and all the herbicides and pesticides that they put on cotton. And our new products are, it takes a long time to get certified, but we'll be certified USDA organic, non-GMO, all that kind of great stuff, because your kids are taking it. You're giving this to your family. You're ingesting this. This is going to make them healthy. You only want to give them the best, right?
Right. And then, of course, diet in conjunction will always help. But you know what? When you have kids, they are going to have sweets sometimes. So this is a great one.
You saw. Yeah, I know. I mean, we all live in the real world too. But I think, especially when they're young, you have so much more power. Once they hit school, and they're going to play dates. Not that we have play dates these days. Thank you, COVID. But you can build, and we're all about building the foundation for lifelong health, because it's really, take these steps now, and you can do it as an adult, right? Like, I was able to transform my health by transforming my gut, but lay the foundation, because in those first few years of life, that's dictating like the gut microbiome and like what it's going to be for the rest of their lives. So make these early adjustments, and then if your kids are older, take some steps, because you can't give up sugar all at once and say cold turkey, but what you can is give your kids the tools to not crave it as much, and so give them healthy, breakfast with probiotics, give them that kind of stuff, and then they're not going to have those crashes and cravings all day as much as they would otherwise.
Did you ever know that you're my hero, but I don't want you to die?
Please, yeah. No, you're my hero. So.
Like to be. All right, so we have you for like a few more minutes. I'll of course ask about, like, do you pray? Do you meditate? What is your, like, are you into power positive thinking, mantras? Are you also, like, what is your, it's called Latte in a prayer because I'm fascinated by the concept of prayer. People say, they use the word pray, like, I'll pray for you. What does that mean, right? What does that mean?
Yeah.
What does that mean for you?
So this is not my latte. This is a dandelion tea, because I couldn't get a latte this morning, but I would have gotten a chai latte. And so, yeah, I mean, I've got 2 kids and I've been in lockdown for 8 months. So I've been speaking to higher powers for virtue of just like, what's going on? Where are we? What's happening? And yeah, I think meditation, is so important to set the tone for the day. Like, I like to do it in the morning. And often it's tough now because of the time difference. Like, my kids, normally I could do it before they wake up, pre-COVID. And now it's kind of something that I have to work into the day, but also in the morning, because it's setting the tone. And I think we're so reactive because there's so much information in the world. Like, you wake up, you check your phone, right? And then instantly it's your inbox and you're playing defense, you're playing, back. Instead, if you build a little bit of a morning routine, right? And if it's a tea or a latte, whatever it is, and then take that time before you start receiving emails and texts and things you have to do to really, okay. And sometimes, and I used to do this, I don't do it now, but do like a 5-minute journal, just to get stuff out of your head so it's not playing in your head all day. And and get it out. And then you can sort of face the day a little bit fresh. That's really helped me. And I don't do it every day. Like I try.
Right. All right.
Yeah.
So some folks are asking, like, do you have clinical data, whatever? I don't know. That sounds so fancy to me, but I'm sure if you go to your website, which is
Lovebugprobiotics.com.
lovebugprobiotics.com, the clinical data is there. So where you can order it is there. Testimonials, all of it. Do we still have Snoop the Poop, or is that done? No more Poop Man? I don't know.
There's a poop emoji pillow I think you can buy on our website.
Buy a poop pillow. I mean, how fun is that? That's a great gift for the holidays. All right. So the other thing is, anybody want to ask Ashley anything about me from college?
Yeah, I knew we were going to go to college. Let's do it.
I love you so much.
I love you too.
Did I sing? I don't think I sang in our room. Did I?
Oh yes, you did. Well, absolutely you did. Remember we would put the classical music on loud when we didn't want people to.
Yeah, we would put classical music. I don't know. I think we thought that was fun.
That was fun. Yeah.
We were a little bit naughty.
We were. Well, because back in the.
Ashley's convinced that I had mono my whole freshman year of college. I never felt sick, but like I would open a book and then just fall asleep. Like I slept like 32 hours a clip. It's the weirdest thing. I just slept through my whole first year of school, I think.
I missed several weekends. Like I slept through full weekends too. Like I don't know what it was about college, but our bodies would shut. I think it was, they would shut down for self-preservation. Like you need a little time. No, you did sing through college, and you had your keyboard, and
I have a keyboard now. I have my keyboard.
You're the same. I will say you are the same, Donna. There's many things that are different, and you've matured, and you're wonderful and amazing. But you're still the same girl, and we can pick up the phone, and we are back to it always. You're a sister to me. I love having you in my life.
Yeah, you're my sister too. Because we don't have. I mean, I didn't grow up with my sisters. Same daddy, different mom.
Yeah.
So I didn't actually grow up with them, but you have a brother.
I have no sisters. Yeah, you're my sister.
And I'm going to tell a really quick story, and then we'll go. But I'm in college, girl. We get exhausted from all the work online we get. I'm sure. So I actually moved dorm rooms. I was in a triple, and so was Ashley. And we both, she managed to get those two roommates moved out. They didn't want to. I don't know what she did.
I had to work at that.
Out of my triple because I was like, this is too many people in one room. Like, I need to be in a double. I really wanted a single, but they didn't allow freshmen to have singles.
Yes.
So they assigned me to this girl, Ashley, and I'm like, all right, well, I have the key. Let me go in and see what the room is like. And I knock, and no one's answering. So I'm like, oh, I guess she's not in. I'll just key into my new room and just sort of see how the setup is. And I'm in there with a friend, and we're walking. Oh, well, and I'm like, wow, looks like she's
outside.
Bring
and I'm like, have a package. There's package.
Oh, sorry.
There's not a door handle on this. No, I went over to this wardrobe, and I'm pulling, and I'm like, I think it's locked, not opening. So fast forward to a few months later, that Ashley's like, so I'm hiding in the closet. And we both were pulling with equal strength, and I had no idea there was somebody in that closet. Because I guess, I don't know, you just didn't expect somebody to come in, and you were like...
Well, they'd been trying to, So I heard the news that I was getting a roommate, and I was loving life, having a triple to myself, as anyone would, right? And so then I was like, well, if I just avoid the problem, it will go away. And so then I would just keep the door locked.
So what people think about the virus, if you just avoid the problem,
it'll go away. And so when...
was wearing your shoes.
Okay, that's okay. She can wear my shoes. So then she's pretending to be mommy. So then I'll just keep the door locked, never thinking, of course. I mean, of course I should have realized that they would get a key eventually. But so then there was knocking, and I'm ignoring, the door's like knocking. And I'm like, oh, they'll go away like they have before. And then, of course, I hear the key enter the lock, and I've ignored knocks at this point for 5 minutes. So I should have just jumped in bed and pretended I was in such a deep sleep. It was comatose, but I didn't think. So I was like, I'll just jump and hide in the closet.
Not expecting me to go through all your closets and drawers.
Right. And start picking out where you were going to be putting
oh,
all your clothes. So I'm
got
hiding, like crouched in the closet, and you start inspecting the room. I mean, and we've never met, you and I. And I think, were you alone or did you have the RA with you? I can't remember.
I think I had the RA with me.
Yeah, probably, because the RA did not like me, probably obvious reasons. So I'm hiding, and the closet's not big. It's like teeny, teeny, tiny, like one of those lockers. And I'm crouched in there and like holding onto the thing, and you start opening the ones like right around me, and I was like, oh great. So this is how we're gonna meet for the first time. I mean, you would have obviously, not moved in had you opened that door and found this like crouching weirdo.
University, you transferred to Penn. She left me after a year. She
I know.
Work. I don't know. She was over it.
Yeah.
But it's okay. I got to visit her in Philadelphia all the time.
Spring fling.
So anyway, it's 1:35 and it's
so quick.
Say goodbye, everybody.
Oh.
So who's May? What's so funny? What's so funny? Oh, the store with the closet story. It is very funny. We're very fun. We're very fun.
Yeah.
We have lots of stories.
Many.
College, we're not getting into no politics. But you went to college, and there. I think Donnie Trump Jr. was at school.
Don Jr. was my year. Yep, lots of fun stories.
But what was your audition journey with Wicked? I will talk about that next week if you'd like. And next week, I have psychic medium Jimmy Moses is coming on next week, everybody. So yeah, psychic medium coming on because I need to know what is the deal with that. Like, is that real or is it not real? Like, that's the thing. Like, I just like, so next week I can talk about my audition journey with Wicked. But today I just want to say thank you. Have a wonderful Sunday. Ashley, I love you so much.
I love you.
Thanks to my godson. And good luck with Love Bug Probiotics. Not that you need it. It's been doing
No, I do. Thank you. I'll send you more. Yeah, no. Skinny. I'll send you the skinny. Thank you so much.
Yeah, well, Jimmy's pretty cool. He's a pretty interesting guy. So next week we'll have Jimmy Moses on. I have lots of very interesting friends, and I love to bring them on and talk to them. Stay safe, says Orion. Stay safe, my love.
Awesome. Love you. Thank you so much. Mwah. Bye, guys. Bye, everybody. Bye.
And everybody, I just want to say that thank you for coming today and learning a little bit about your gut health. I just want to say that I hope everyone is also staying healthy, wearing their masks, washing their hands, being safe. Have a beautiful week. Next Sunday, I will be here with Jimmy Moses, who is an arts educator and a psychic medium. See you then. Bye.